All right, good evening, football fans. We're here at CNM Westside Field. Game of the week, Friday evening, under the lights. Not right this second, but soon. Rio Rancho Rams at 5-0, taking on the Sue Cleveland Storm at 5-0. This is setting up to be one heck of a matchup. You've got two undefeated teams. Last year, Super Bowl rematch. Little grudge, I think, on both sides. You look at Rio Rancho coming in hot, only one touchdown scored against them, one of the best defenses at this level, the junior level. And of course, Sue Cleveland, one of the best offenses at this level. It's definitely a clash of wills, and I think when you kind of play this game out, you're probably looking at a low teen score, one touchdown type game, close. It's going to be turnovers and penalties, I think, that make the difference tonight. You've got two well-oiled machines, both well coached. Players have been together since they were 7. And they're 13 now, and you look at this game and you're just licking your chops, because this is the kind of thing you come out and watch and pay attention to. A couple years out of high school, you got some players out here that are going to give everything they got tonight. So I think when you look at this game, you got to look right away at the Rio Rancho defense and again the Cleveland offense. Apparently the Cleveland offense, the starting quarterback, is out with a hip flexor injury, one of the best quarterbacks at this level. And so they're going to have to go next man up. And I mean, you play football, this is the mentality you've got to have. You heard Coach Plake in the pregame. It is next man up. So Coach Manning confident, Coach Plake confident. We're getting ready to wind it up here. Game of the week, Friday night football, under the lights, Rio Rancho Rams and the Sue Cleveland Storm, junior level, #1 seed on the line. We'll be back. Football fans, this is what we've been waiting for. Friday night football under the lights, Rio Rancho Rams, Sue Cleveland Storm. We're right before the kickoff. Both teams excited, warming up, chanting, getting ready, getting in the groove, adrenaline flowing. You know the butterflies are going right now for both teams, parents, moms, kids, coaches. Everyone's ready to go on this one. 5-0, 5-0, Super Bowl rematch. We're getting it off right now. Rio Rancho on the kickoff. Here we go. It's a deep kick, as expected. It's going to hit the ground. It's going to need to be picked up. Good coverage coming down the field. He's got it. He's going to head left. He's going to get a little lane right there. Number 10 on a nice. He misses the tackle out of bounds. And gets another 20 off of missed tackles down the sideline. Holy smokes. Sue Cleveland in business, sitting right at their 35-yard line. Cleveland on the move, first offensive series. The stout Rio Rancho defense, only one touchdown scored against them all year long, takes the field in the bright green jerseys. Sue Cleveland in the gray and blue, and they're lining up right now. It looks like they're going to go gun with a single back. They've got twins to the right and a tight end. And here we go, snaps off. It's a handoff up the side. It's going to go up the gut. Oh, he breaks the tackle. 4 Rio Rancho Rams on the play, bring him down. It looks like we're going to pick up about 5 on that play. A nice run for Sue Cleveland to start the game. And I tell you what, you get ahead of the chains in this game and you're going to win. And we got a penalty. Already laundry on the carpet. We got an illegal shift. And man, that's what's going to kill you tonight. And I told you that pregame is penalties and mistakes are going to be the culprit tonight that's going to hold you back from a victory. So right off the bat, they gained 5, and now they go back 5 due to a penalty. So we're looking now at 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Here we go. We're setting up in motion. Shotgun. He's going to go back. He's going to fake the handoff and come around on the boot. It's a nice play. Defensive end is there. And oh, the corner #1 comes down the pipe. Michael Gonzalez with a beautiful tackle. Good play. So 2nd down and 15. They're lining up in trips right with a veer shotgun. Here we go. Snaps off. He's looking for a quick hitter. He's going off. There's 2 blocks out the outside. He's trying to get outside the corner, and there's just nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. A beautiful tackle and wrap up by the Rio Rancho Rams. Number 24, Gabriel Biddle. Not letting things get going for the Cleveland Storm. Trips left with the veer back. He's going to look for a pass here. He's going to take off to the right, and I tell you what, that play was over from the start. And the first series for Sue Cleveland is going to end up 3 and out. And I guess not necessarily unexpected when you consider they come out of the gate with a 5-yard gain, get some momentum, and a legal shift takes them back to 1st and 15 and really never get going from that point. So we're looking at 4th and long, about 4th and 16. They're going to go ahead and punt the ball. The only danger here is that snap and catch. So here we go. We got the snap off. Punt's good. He gets a good boot on it. It's going to be fielded. Number 7 on the return. He's going to come right. Oh, and just misses the tackle, cuts back left, right. And Sue Cleveland wraps it up after a sneaky little 7-yard gain by number 7 for Rio Rancho, Cameron Dyer, the quarterback, on to line it up in a split with the tight end right, double backs in a gun. He's going to go and hand it off up the middle, number 60. He's going to get a small gain on that one. He's going to pick up about 2 or 3, and not a bad play to kind of get things going. Just get the nerves out, kind of get yourself moving. Big offensive line for Rio Rancho. You look across the way, and while Sue Cleveland may not be as big, you can guarantee they are as tough. And so here we go. We're going second and about 7, and we got twins right, split out to the right. We're coming back inside here, so with 2 backs, he's going to go ahead and hand it. 24 on the cut. Nice cut back against the grain, and the linebackers come in a bit late. And so here comes Rio Rancho. They're going to come out in a twins left, with a tight end split out, nasty right, twins in the backfield with the Q. And here we go, 3rd and short. You can pretty much expect a handoff from this Rio Rancho run game. And here it goes. Oh, and he's met in the middle. It's going to be close. And it looks like the Storm may have held there. Nope. He got enough for the first down, setting up, and that's what happens when you get in these situations where you can get ahead on the chains and get yourself into 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Great place to be in if you're a football team. So Rio Rancho, first down of the game, on the move, sitting around the 40-yard line of Sue Cleveland, 1st down and 10. They're going to come out here with that single split, twins right, tight end nasty left, twins in the backfield, Dyer in gun. Here we go. He's going to hand it off to 24. He sees a little room, and Cleveland is all over that play. The Storm deciding to eat a little Rio Rancho Ram meat for a 1st down play, and I'll tell you, that was a nice scoop up by that Storm defense. Here we go. Snap is going to go to Dyer. He's going to go ahead and boot around the outside with 2 blockers. Not a bad play, but good defense. The defensive line scraping straight down and stopping that from becoming a big gain. 2 big blocks on the outside just missed that scraping defensive lineman, and this is kind of what we were talking about. That defensive line for Sue Cleveland, while they're not as big, they are shifty and can get up and down that line. So now we're staring down the barrel of about 3rd and 5. And this is, I guess if you're a Rio Rancho fan, this is not a bad place to be. Sue Cleveland with a good defense. Looks like there might be just a tad bit of a kind of a play adjustment here as they're trying to figure out what they want to do. So we're 3rd and 5. And we got the twins left with that nasty tight end split to the right, 87, doubles in the backfield, Dyer queuing it. We're going to get shotgun snap, and here we go. Snap is off. It's going to be a handoff. No, he's going to boot back. He's looking for the pass. Nice dump off to the tail coming out of the backfield, and I believe that's going to get him another 1st down. And just a great call right there by Coach Manning, bringing that back on a fake, booting Dyer around the outside, and then just a quick little dump off. First time I've seen them line up in a double tight heavy. It's a heavy right formation, big backs, and he's under center. He's going to go ahead and get a fullback. It looks like a little bit of a wishbone and just a nice run up the middle there. It looks like we have number 56 with a nice run. Gabriel Marquez with a nice run up the middle. They're coming back out in that heavy. Twin tight ends and a nasty just off the line, under center and a wishbone. He's going to boot around the outside. He's going to look for some room up the middle. He's going to find it. He cuts outside. They've got a couple of guys that are trying to strip the ball out, but a really nice tackle there by number 6 for the Sue Cleveland Storm. And I tell you, Latavius Morris right there on a nice play, coming back in, stopping what would have been a big run. Rio Rancho lining up again and looking again in that double tight, that kind of wishbone formation. It's a back cut. He's going to get around the outside. He's going to scoot in for the first score of the game as the Sue Cleveland Storm, just a methodical drive by Rio Rancho. Sue Cleveland caught a little bit off guard there as they continue to pound inside, and then they finally take it around the outside edge. Brett, that nasty tight end on the outside, kind of sealing off the DN, and they scoot in for 6. This is an easy 1-2 punch. These should be easy to get through. No issues whatsoever. Good snap, holds down, and the kick is through. So you're looking at 8-0. Rio Rancho strikes first. And here we go. So we got the kickoff. It's a deep kick. We're going to get a good field on this one. He's going to go ahead and come to his left, right. He's going to look for something up the middle, and he's got something there. It takes 4 Rio Rancho Rams to bring him down, but he fights for extra yardage And Sue Cleveland sets themselves up nicely near midfield with a great return. And second drive of the evening, and I tell you, it's going to need, Sue Cleveland's going to need to figure this out pretty fast. Rio Rancho is the kind of team that'll strike blood and then continue to put their foot on your throat until they've got you choked out, and Sue Cleveland knows that. This is one of the best offenses in Yaffle, about ready to hike the football, and they better show it on this drive. And so here we go. We're looking right now at a wide split left with a tight end, kind of a slot, and then they've got two in the backfield. They're going gun snap. Here we go. It's going up the middle. He's going to sneak around the outside. He's got a little room. Nice block on the outside right there to kind of set it off. Good run. We're coming back. They're a double tight with a single back and a shotgun. He's going to go ahead and grab it. He's going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a seam, and holy smokes, here we go. Sue Cleveland, one tackle away from breaking that for 6. And what a great play as Sue Cleveland going no huddle, hurry up offense, trying to catch this Rio Rancho Ram team off guard. And just a great play by Sue Cleveland. So here we go, no huddle, back into that hurry up, snaps the ball, hands it off again. He's got another seam around the outside. And just a really nice tackle there. But Sue Cleveland continues to chew up yardage. And Sue Cleveland shooting themselves in the foot, a thing they cannot afford to do against this Rio Rancho team. So they backed up 10 now. Now instead of second and 5, it's second and 15. So here we are, back into the no huddle. We've got two backs in the backfield. He's in shotgun. We're going to get the snap. Here we go. The snap's off. He's going to try to come around the outside. Rio's ready this time. And 14 swings him to the ground for no gain. And I tell you, Aiden Wood looking for blood, and those penalties are now starting to loom large on this Sue Cleveland team. Twins in the back, shotgun, here we go. He's gonna go ahead and come back for the pass. He's gonna roll right. He's looking, he misses, oh! And Rio Rancho sitting in the pocket, ready to do damage. And again, the penalties. A.J. Manning Jr. comes up with the big play, and Sue Cleveland, what was a 2nd and 5, turns into a 4th and 15, and you just cannot afford these types of mental mistakes against a team the quality of Rio Rancho. So here they go. They're lining up. They look like they're going to go ahead and go for it. They're lining up in the wide. Nope, it looks like they're going to go ahead and punt it, try to flip the field a little bit. He's going to go ahead and get it off. It's coming our way. It's a short punt that bounces out of bounds. And the unfortunate part about that punt, that only netted about 15 yards. Okay, we flipped the field. We're started the second quarter. It's 8-0 Rio Rancho. Nothing hurt so far. It's a close game. And Rio is right now lining up for their second offensive series of the day. They like coming out in this wide trip, spread out the Sue Cleveland defense a little bit. They're going to go in shotgun with two backs. The snap's off. He's going to go ahead and bring it inside. Handoff. He cuts to the right. He's going to end up getting just a couple as the Sue Cleveland Storm, smothering defense in the middle, absolutely shut that play down. Shotgun snap. He's going to come inside. He's going to boot around the outside. He's looking for the pass. He's got in the middle. It's complete to the tight end who was running a little seam route across the middle from the opposite side with the boot. And it sets him up for 3rd and 3 with Dyer queuing it. They're going to come around the outside with that big back. He's got a cut. He's got one block. He's going to make another cut. He's going around his blocking. And just a fantastic look at that down the field. Holy smokes. The blocking right there was phenomenal as they get around the outside. And I tell you what, driving down the field, incredible job by 25 on that blocking down the field. Excuse me, it's going to be 3rd and about 15. And just a really bad mistake by this Rio Rancho team. And again, it's just, controlling your emotions. The game intentions are high. So it's trips left. You're right. We got a single back in the backfield. Dyer queuing it. He's going to come back and pass. He's looking. He's getting a big rush. He gets around it, and the big man can't get him. Here we go. Dyer's coming around the outside, and he's going to run out of bounds. He's going to end up picking up enough there, about 8 on that run. And that might be enough to convince the coach to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Actually got a 1st down on a big 20-yard run. Great block by 25 to spring him. And here we go going backwards. Both teams can't get out of their own way tonight. And it's just a really sloppy game so far. Surprise to me, as I thought we'd see a very well-polished two teams, but we got too much emotion going on. They need to calm it. Trips left, you're right, single back, Dyer cueing it. It's third and forever. He's looking for the pass. He's got a lot of pressure, and he's sacked. And Sue Cleveland with a big third down sack of the dynamic Dyer. And I tell you what, that was a huge play by this Storm defense. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt, try to flip the field. They've got a return man back here. We're going to see how this thing shakes out. Punts off. It's going to be returned. It's there. It bounces. They're going to go ahead and field it. And actually not a bad deal for Rio Rancho, getting themselves out of their own goal line. We got two backs in the backfield, queuing it up. Here we go. He's handing it off. It's a run up the middle. He's got some good blocking. He's got a nice cut right there. He's coming around the outside. He's going to break that for a score. And Sue Cleveland, one tackle away. And I tell you what, 31, A.J. Manning, he doesn't make that play. And Sue Cleveland walks into the end zone for 6. What a great hustle play. We're looking at first down and 10 inside the goal. And here we go. Run up the middle. And he breaks a tackle. Another tackle. And man, Rio Rancho smothers him. He ends up still getting about 3 on the play. And just a great job by that Rio Rancho defense to keep him bottled up. So it is actually a second down and goal. And we got both sides are just emotional right now, trying to figure out if this Sue Cleveland team can punch it in. And the only time this team's been scored on was 3 weeks ago. And here we go. Rio Rancho on the Sue Cleveland on the handoff. He's got the middle, and he's in for the score. Can you believe it, fans? Sue Cleveland on the board. Only the second touchdown scored on the Rams this year. One heck of a game underway. So here we go. They're going on for that 2-point conversion. Snap is off. Holds down. Kick is blocked again. It is blocked again. No penalties, and that could end up being a difference maker as we wear through the evening. Second quarter, 8-6, Rio Rancho in what we thought it would be. One heck of a game. All right, we're lining back up. It's 8-6. Sue Cleveland with an impressive fourth drive. And here we go. They're going to kick it off. It's going to be a shallow kick to the right. It's going to be fielded. He fumbles it. Goes down to retrieve it. It's covered by Sue Cleveland, and that could have been a huge momentum turner if Sue Cleveland had recovered that. So they're coming out again in that twins left and twins right. So I've seen this. Shotgun, veer back in the backfield. They like to run out of this thing. He's going to hand it off to the back, and it is swallowed up by the Sue Cleveland Storm. And that defensive front, I'm here to tell you, has come to play some football. You look across the way, and man for man, that Rio Rancho line is massive. But I tell you, that Cleveland front is come to play football. So here we go. We're going twins left and right, single back, shotgun, Dyer in the back. We got the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to come around the outside, and they're there to bottle it up. Nothing doing on my watch, says the Cleveland Storm, as they get another big play out of that defensive line and just keep the Rio Rancho Rams inside the box. And I think if you're thinking about defensive strategy, you definitely don't want Rio Rancho outside the box where they can do a damage with their athletes. Twins on either side, single back with Dyer cueing it in the gun. Both those defensive lines, the offense and defensive lines, pretty stout. He's looking, he's checking something off. He likes what he sees out there to his right. He's going to go ahead and look at it. He's looking for it. And he's going to be gobbled up. He cannot find a way to escape that Sue Cleveland rush. And he goes down in a heap on the turf and has to peel himself off as the Sue Cleveland Storm bring the lightning and the thunder and put the Rams in their place. And I tell you what, clearly the Sue Cleveland has all the momentum going their way. And I think what you're going to wonder here is, can they get a punt return to set themselves up? We got a returner back here deep. They're going to punt it, and it's coming our way. They're keeping it away from him. They're not going to get a chance to return this. They're going to cover this. And again, another short punt. It's probably about a 25-yard net punt. Deep. They've got that ISO route on the outside if they want to take it. I just don't know if the backup quarterback has the arm to get it out to him. They're talking to him on the sideline. I think they'd like to get that route if they can get it. But they've got two in the backfield, shotgun snap. They've got a split with a twin. And here we go. Snaps off. And he's handed off inside, and it's swallowed up by that Rio Rancho defense. Nothing doing tonight in the middle for either team, as Rio Rancho, number 14, Manning Jr., man, he has been making play after play after play against this Sue Cleveland offense. We're going in 2nd and 10, and Rio Rancho's looking for the blitz here up the middle. They got him in gun. He's going to take off. He likes that middle run. He cuts to the outside. Good block. Oh, and he is one tackle away from breaking that again. Number 24 saves the day, Gabriel Biddle. Otherwise, that thing is going to the house in a hurry. Huddle. They're coming out with a twins right look, single back. He's going to bring him in motion. They like to jet sweep out of this thing. He's going to fake it and come back and nothing doing. The defense for Rio was not fooled. They had that play bottled up from the beginning. Those defensive ends have been trained well to make sure they hold that outside edge, keep that outside shoulder free, as they always coach it. And, you know, the problem here is the clock keeps ticking away. They're in that no huddle, but, man, they're running out of time. They like that ISO route, and they're going to run it. He's going to bounce, and he's going to have some room. He's going to get the first down. But, again, the clock keeps ticking. They're going to either have to burn a timeout here. They're going to stop the clock on the possession, trying to get that ISO route out there at some point. And here we go. 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap. It's an inside handoff. And again, there's just nothing there. Rio Rancho swallows that up whole. And again, time is your enemy. You need to find some other plays in the playbook. They've had some good success off tackle, but they just don't have the time to be able to do this. Coming back to that wide, and we're going to go ahead and he's going to look for the throw. He's finally looking for it. He's going to hold. No, Rio Rancho bottles that up. And you just get the feeling if they had their starting quarterback tonight, they would have launched that up there to that big receiver and took a shot at it and see if they could get it done on an ISO route to the outside. And that hand signal by the referee means 2 minutes remaining. So we got 2 minutes left in the half. Sue Cleveland on the march, but sitting on top of a 3rd down and 15 after that big sack by the Rams. And I tell you, we're going to have to get the ball in the air. They got the twins, trips right with a single left. He's going to try to gut run it and nothing. There's nothing there. They brought the blitz from the backer up the middle and find themselves now in 4th and forever. Well, I tell you what, if Coach Manning could get down and play, he'd be doing it right now. Marking at it for Rio Rancho, making sure the message. Better Storm team right now. And, of course, Blake out there, calm and cool, trying to figure out the defensive juggernaut. He's got the gun. He's looking deep, but there's a pressure. It's underneath screen. A great call by Coach Blake. And he's going to cut it for the outside. Oh, my goodness gracious. Sue Cleveland with a beautiful underneath screen. Beautiful call at the right time. Catching Rio Rancho, aggressive defense with a blitz up the middle. Sue Cleveland trying to take the lead late 2nd quarter. Probably about a minute left in the quarter. And they're sitting on the 5. It's a good snap. He ends up inside. Good defense by Rio Rancho. Bottles that up nicely. Number 53 on the tackle is a great play in the middle by Psalm Kegler. So Kegler with the big stop. Timeout. Obviously not much left on the clock. Coach Plank, great timeout last time. Let's see what he's got in the bag of tricks as we come back. All right, so they break the huddle. Sue Cleveland sitting on the 5-yard line going in. They've called their 2nd timeout of the quarter. They've got 1 remaining. Last run, they tried to catch him in the middle with some heat. Couldn't get it done. They've got that big split out here, and you know, I'm not sure what they plan out there, but man, he's definitely overmatched that corner. They're coming back out. Here's the gun. A good snap. He's looking for it. And it's there! He catches. No. They say it's on the ground. And it is. He comes in and out of his hands. The clock does stop. That's the only good thing that happens there. We're looking probably at a run play. Here we go. Ball's off. He's going to hand it off inside. He's going to try to sneak outside. And he's going to get gobbled up. He cannot hit that corner. And it's setting up for 4th down. The time has stopped. Who's going to call timeout here? Blake with his last timeout. And 4th down and goal. What do you do here? Been sitting here for 3 plays. Now down 4. And we're going to go ahead and snap it. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking back, and it's there! He caught it! And that is a touchdown, Sue Cleveland, on what's set up to be a tight end scrape. He absolutely had to have enough time to get that play off. He bought as much as he could, rolling away from his strong arm, and ends up throwing to the corner, and the tight end scraping across the underbelly, ends up with a great catch and throw. And Sue Cleveland, just like that, 4 downs, get in the end zone, 12-8 lead as we close out the second quarter. With 2 points on the line, it's 12-8. Sue Cleveland with a late touchdown second quarter. We got the snap. The hold's down. No, they're going to fake it and go for 1. He's coming around the corner. They got it! Holy smokes! Sue Cleveland with a little trickery up their sleeve tonight. Comes with the boot off the hold and catches Rio Rancho sitting in concrete, looking in the backfield. Great call by Coach Plank and that that Sue Cleveland offense. And what a way to close the quarter with a touchdown and an extra point, 13-8 lead. And could you have played this out any better? We got ourselves a barn burner, folks, as we head into the second half. It's going to be one heck of an interesting second half. We'll be back. Sue Cleveland in the lead as we start the third quarter. Rio Rancho got up their sleeve. I mean, they've got a dynamic offense, one of the best. Same thing on both sides. It's a battle of wills. So here we go. Backfield in the gun, offset eye. So here we go. We're going to hand off to the left. And there's some blocking out there. Oh, and he lowers his head, pounces to the outside. He's got to clear out a nice 13, 15. Oh, and we got a penalty coming from the outside. And that could be against Sue Cleveland at another 15. A first down and 10. They're sitting right at the midfield line. And he's going to come with that twins right with the offset eye in the backfield. Dyer on the snap. Here we go. Get the handoff at the middle. The big fullback rumbling. Big man down. It looks like another first down. First down and 10. He picks up a to the left. A wide split nasty right. He's going to hand it off, and he's coming behind some big blockers. He's going to end up with some decent size there, but they catch the holding. It looks like 87 might have got caught there with a little bit of jersey in his hand, and they tell you the same thing. When your arms get extended, let go. In the gun with 2 backs. He's going to hand it to Wishbone. He's coming. Catch the corner. He's going to. They're going to call there. That was a nice hit on Sue Cleveland as he comes around the outside. Under center. We got the snap off. Dyer's getting it right to the big fullback, 56, and there's just nothing there. Yeah, he's still standing, but 5 Sue Cleveland Storm decide to bring the lightning and thunder, bring him down, and big 56 cannot find his way. And I tell you what, the Hankies just keep flying. And it won't be long, I'm going to tell you, before that Rio Rancho coaching sideline has a little bit of a problem. They're going to call a holding against Rio Rancho. So twins, nasty splits, wishbone backfield, Dyer on the 55, leading the charge for Sue Cleveland. The big linebacker stepping into the hole. Jackson Dennison absolutely swallowed up the play. You like to pass out of this formation. And Dyer back in the pass. He's looking deep. And he's got it. They're going to call pass interference on Sue Cleveland. Single back, big 56 in the backfield. Dyer cueing it in the shot. He's looking to his right. He's going to run it, and they miss a tackle on that outside. Up and bring him down. And really, you look at that, and that's down the sideline if he doesn't scrape that up from behind. Just a great job there by Sue Cleveland with a nasty split on the left, a slot in the right, so it's trips right. He's going to come back into the gun. He's going to pull it down and pass and be. Trips right, single split left with the ISO back and a shotgun. He's going to bring him in motion. He's going to go and look for that play. He's going to call it. He's going to keep it. And he thought he could grab a couple extra yards. They're going to come a little short there with a slot and a twin. He's going to hand it off to the big back. He's going to cut up the middle, broken tackle, and gets 5 on that first down. Sue Cleveland clearly has shit early in the second quarter all the way through here, now mid-third. Sue Cleveland absolutely on fire. Come around the outside. You got a good block there. Oh, he let the receiver go, and it's sawdled up by Rio Rancho, number 24 on the big hit there on the outside. And just a great job there by the Rio Rancho Rams. Gabriel Biddle again. 7, and now 3rd and 15. Sue Cleveland with the down, but a good run there and a screen underneath. Heavy right with the single back coming in motion, shifting the tight end over. They're going to come around the outside. He's got a nice cut right there. He's cut all the way back against the grain. He's got himself away. He breaks 2 tackles, another tackle, and holy smokes, the Sue Cleveland Storm on the march, and just a fantastic run there. Whoa, can you say superstar? That kid has been carrying the run game all night long, and another big run for 49, and just a fantastic job. Holy smokes, what can you say? Sue Cleveland doing everything they can to win this thing. Here we go, on the march. They're going to hand it back off. Why not? They've been successful all night. That time it's bottled up by that Rio Rancho Ram defense. They're going to go ahead and bring shotgun snap. He's in the pistol. He's going to come underneath it. Oh, no. He breaks another tackle. Who is this bad man running the football? 2 tackles broken. He just keeps moving forward. And Sue Cleveland cannot do anything wrong right now. On the march, Jacob Gabaldon gobbling up the Rio Rancho Rams, play after play after play. Bag of tricks here. It's a shotgun snap. The quarterback's going to keep it. And oh my goodness gracious, Rio Rancho answers the bell. On the ropes, ready to be knocked down. And they come back and hold on a big second down play. A 7-yard loss, setting up for 3rd and 8. And who knows what's coming. The cue's going back to pass. It's that screenplay. And oh no, he holds on too long. And down goes the Storm. Big 56, Gabriel Marquez with a huge sack on 3rd and long. When all the momentum was going Sue Cleveland's way, Rio Rancho finds themselves back in it. And on a 4th down and 8, they cannot find the chain. 4th quarter, what more could you ask for? 13 to 8. Sue Cleveland in the lead, but we got crowd fired up. Both sides are chanting, going crazy in the house. And we got ourselves a football game, folks. Wow, wow, wow. Yep, what you'd expect. 2 proud championship-level teams getting on the gridiron and making it happen. Sue Cleveland absolutely has dominated for 2 quarters, but at the tail end of that 3rd quarter, a big sack by 56 set it up, and Rio Rancho now in pretty good shape on their side of the 50 going down. Their first drive of the 4th quarter, and they haven't been able to move the ball the entire second half. They're going to have to find something to be able to get moving here. So they come back out in that twins look to the left with that tight end, and they've got 3 backs in the backfield. So shotgun offset eye. Here we go. Snaps off. Dyer with the handoff up the middle. And there's just nothing there. Time after time after time, the Sue Cleveland defense continues to come up big in that double nasty with the wishbone. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's got a room. He's got a seam, and he ends up getting a big gain up the middle. A big 14-yard run for Rio Rancho, and get through that tough Sue Cleveland middle. And what just happened there? Under center, wishbone formation with that double nasty. And they're coming back on this side. Oh, they run into each other. Dyer's going to have to run for his life. He's coming around. And we've got 4, 5, 6 Sue Cleveland Storm ready to gobble it up. And just a mistake in the backfield by Dyer and his crew. Under center. And they like to run the ball and some trickery here. So there we go. It's coming back on that QB sweep to the right. He's going to go ahead and try to get behind somebody. And Sue Cleveland right there to make it happen. And whoa, oh man, Gabaldon on the defensive side swooping in for the play. And wow, Sue Cleveland showing up big when they need to show up big. Back in that wishbone formation under center. Big 56, a fullback right behind Dyer. They're going to go ahead and fake it off to him. He's going for the pass. He's going to get it off. And he's open. And a cut. And oh man, Sue Cleveland had their shot right there to shut this thing down and end up coming a little bit short. Holy smokes. Sue Cleveland just made a mental mistake and let that happen. Momentum was going their way the whole time. And here we go. Sue Cleveland a little disoriented. Rio Rancho with a quick snap up the middle. They're going to call too many men on the field. I'm getting into the game. Rio Rancho in. Heavy set wishbone. And here we go. We're getting off to that backside counter. The Buck sweep. And he's cutting off to the outside edge. And he's going to pick up another 15 yards. Rio Rancho continues to set up in this wishbone. Double split. We got that nasty with the wishbone. The snap's off. He's going to have the big fullback. And he gets 2. He's going to crawl inside the 1. And it's second down and 1. You can tell what's coming. They're going to give it to Big 56 up the middle. And there it is. And he's in for the score. They got the snap off, holds down, kicks up, and it's good. And that's 2. So you've got 16 to 13. Rio Rancho recaptures the lead. Fourth quarter, first down and 10. Sue Cleveland on the move. Where will they go? Snap is off. It's a pass, and it's a back throw. Just a throw. Good snap with the back of the pistol and trips to the right in the condensed formation. He's coming back. He's going to try to run to his left, and there's just nothing there. And he's gobbled up now for 3rd and 12, and it feels like the air's been popped out of the bubble for the Storm. Can they weather it? Down and long. He's looking for the pass. A heavy rush. He gets out of it. He's rolling to his head. He passes it out. And it's just a Sue Cleveland. Can you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? You just saw one right there, folks. The ball tipped off of the tight end and into the wideout's hands. He ends up getting a big 40-yard gain, trying to capture some magic here on a Friday night under the lights. And I tell you, this Storm team is not going away. They are figuring out ways to win, however they got to do it. Back in the huddle. Here we go. They're going to hand it off up the gut. He's got some running room. Gabaldon. And he breaks another tackle and chews up another 8-yard gain. And a flag on the field. So, first down and 20 after the hold call. No huddle offense. And he gets the snap. It's high. He gets it. He hands it off to Gabaldon, and he's gobbled up in the middle. There's just nothing there right now. Rio Rancho's defense stout in that inside interior as big number 53 comes in and makes the play, and a good job there by Kegler. Again, making another tackle in the interior. Single, and he's ISO back. He's going to run the ball. The Q's going to take off, and he's got a little room on the outside, but he can't find a way through the tackle. Ends up getting about 8 on that gain. It's going to set up 3rd and about 8. Ball on the move. And they snap it off. It's a quick snap to the outside. He's going to break one. Gabaldon. He breaks a tackle. And the flags come flying in again. And he ends up getting down. It's a turnover as he fumbles the ball near the goal line. Rio Rancho with a huge defensive play to grab the ball The penalty was on Sue Cleveland, and that's going to be a turnover on a big play by Rio Rancho. They get a first down here. This game's going to be over, so they got to get something together. So here we go. Rio Rancho on the move, and it stopped. It stopped. So not a bad play there by the Sue Cleveland defense. 9-5, about 3 minutes left in the game, and they're going to come back in that big wishbone. They're going to bring him down. The big boy ends up getting a couple. Third down, and you don't have to burn a timeout yet. You're okay on timeouts, and you got him pinned deep, but you got to stop him here. You're looking at, oh man, it is tight. 3rd down and 2. So the referees came out, put in the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. 3rd down and 2. This is a huge play. It's the play of the game, really, if you're Sue Cleveland. If they get this first down, the game is over. They're going to come back in the middle, and it is stuffed. It is absolutely stuffed. He did not get the first down there. It's a 4th down, and they lost 2 on that. And here's probably where you need to burn a timeout and stop that clock. They're going to go and hold on to him. They force the punt. They're going to let their timeout sit, but they're going to grind that clock down again and let that thing run down. You're under 2 minutes. You got a shot if you're the Storm. I'm a little surprised they didn't take the timeout there. They're going to let the clock run down and call another timeout. This is a veteran football team they're going to run it down. So here we go. 4th down. He's going to pass. And it's there, and he drops it. He drops it. On 4th down inside their own 20, instead of punting, they go for it and turn it over on downs. The Storm to have the ball inside the 20. Here we go, Storm on the march. 2 minutes left in the game. They snap it off, quick handoff inside, and he's going to get a couple. Not much there. Time's ticking. No huddle. Here we go. Handoff to the left. Gabaldon. He's going to redeem. He got a couple on that one. He's going to pick up about 5. Setting up for 3rd and short. About 3 to go inside the goal. They're going to be going here. They're going to come around the outside. He's coming inside, and Rio Rancho stacks it up. There's nothing there. And now we're running into and he calls the timeout. Crowd, Sue Cleveland trying to figure out a way to maybe make this happen. A little magic on a Friday night. 4th down. He's going to hand off to Gabaldon, and he's caught from behind. And that's what they came up with after their timeout. And that's going to be it, folks. There's just not enough time left on the clock. But here we go. They're going to line it up here and take a knee. Victory formation for the Rio Rancho Rams. And, man, what a night for football. A great game. And we'll see these two again down the road somewhere. Sue Cleveland can't be disappointed. They came out here to win, not just play, and showed up for the dogfight. But at the end of the day, came up a little bit short. Great game, great night for football, and we'll see you tomorrow for the 2nd game of the week. This one's going to be a wrap, and hats off to both teams. Played a great game, good sportsmanship, and we'll see these two again down the road.